Hello there, gang. It's David, I'm back, and I'm still doing this every time I open a video. I just realized I always do that. Hey, it's me again. Just keep those hands down. Guys, I'm doing another unboxing because I had another delivery. This has been a really good couple of days. Like, I've been ordering a lot, and I want to share it with you because that's the whole thing. Like, sometimes you tear into things so quickly, the anticipation, the excitement is gone so fast, and then that dopamine hit and all that serotonin just disappears, and I just gotta go back on comics and cocktails and order something else. So let's actually enjoy the moment together. Let's not rush through it too much, because I told you it's been a good day. I wasn't lying. This is a good day. This is a good day. I've got my cup of tea. I've got my knife. You must have thought, in any other context that would sound so bizarre. Hi guys, I've got a knife. It's like, you must have thought, what the hell kind of video is this? Don't worry. I am crazy, but only for Marvel Legends, so that's good enough. So, first and foremost, we know this is going to be a personal delivery, not some corporate comic book company delivery. This was done by hand. Let's see what it is, though. That's the great thing about being financially irresponsible. It's like you order so many things, you lose track of what they are. Oh, okay, it's loose. Well, obviously it's loose. It's not the size of a Marvel Legend bag. You know, I was talking yesterday about Grey Gargoyle. Yeah. Well, there's somebody else who's in that kind of genre. And this is impossible to get things out of. It's well sealed. Hang on, I'm just gonna. Yeah! Incredible Hulk kit. Oh, someone's gonna give it knock-knees, but straighten them out. Folks, King Cobra. Hey, there he is, looking all Cobra-y. Bright purple. He looks all ridiculous because his legs are all, he's twisted. Y'all get it twisted. Okay, let's take a proper look at this guy. That's better, that's more like it. There he is, the leader of the Serpent Society. Is he the leader? I'm not sure. I'm assuming he is. King Cobra. I mean, come on, he has to be a villain. He's wearing green and purple. You know, it's just the standard quintessential villain colors. So King Cobra here in his Green Goblin, Beetle, Mysterio style, green and purple, reaching out to you. Okay, let's do a little assessment here, because you're seeing this, I'm seeing this for the first time with you. Okay, he's metallic, lots of metallic. We like metallic, and the soft-ish kind of plastic. This feels like, what's the name of the boss of Cobra in G.I. Joe? Serpentor, is it? The guy, he wears like almost exactly the same sort of headpiece, so they always look very similar. But yeah, this guy is fun. Obviously a lot of reuse, the same kind of Hobgoblin, Dread Knight, Buck, but I mean, why not reuse it? The scales look great. Really well put together. And yeah, again, he's goofy. He's not as ridiculously goofy as Grey Gargoyle was. That was just ridiculous. I can't believe that guy, you know, would leave the house looking like that. He looks like he just, you know, walked off of To Catch a Predator. But this guy, Predator, this is the apex predator right here, like Randy Orton, you know, with the Viper, or in this case, the King Cobra. So yeah, I'm liking this. He's got slightly pointed nails. I thought he'd have like more the claw kind of hands, but he just has slightly pointy nails there. I feel kind of bad because I want to sort of show him. If I tap the screen, will it focus more? Maybe that's a little bit better. But yeah, I like the design here. Very Prowler-ish as well. They kind of blend in next to each other. No accessories to speak of, but you know what? That's fine. He's going to go very well next to his other ridiculous, you know, D-list villains. Problem is now, people have been putting thoughts into my head. That's why you should not join these Facebook Marvel Legends groups, because it's just full of people enabling your buying habits. Because they're like, ah, well, you know, you gotta get the rest of the Serpent Society now. There's the eel and, I don't know, Constrictor? Is he? Either way, my brain's gonna be like, oh, I should get Serpent Society, but no. The Serpent Society are not Spider-Man villains, they're Captain America villains. And this guy he made an appearance in Hunted, so he can go down on my modern Spider-Man shelf, and he's gonna look nice there. I'm pleased with that. This was a good purchase. Well done, Serpentor. Not Serpentor, is he? I'm gonna keep calling him Serpentor. Just like in the previous video when I kept calling Dormammu Baron Mordo. That was firing on all cylinders there. Alright, next one. Now, while I'm opening this, because I don't want to allow for any dead air or air in the conversation, because I'm assuming that most people have these videos on like when you're doing other stuff. I mean, I'd love to think that I have your undivided attention, but come on. You're probably like folding your clothes or your laundry, as they say in America, or laundry. Sorry, that's my American accent. You know, I'm a professional actor. You wouldn't know from those voices. So what I wanted to say to fill that dead air before I started rambling was I've got 195 subscribers. And I know that's nothing in the grand scheme of things, but to me, I'm gonna do that. To me, that's a lot of subscribers. I'm really, really happy about that. And it also means I'm 5 subs away from 200, another big milestone. So, my 200th subscriber is gonna win a little something something, in a way. It's very arrogant of me to consider this a prize, but basically whoever happens to be my 200th subscriber, I'll email you or message you on YouTube, like, is it possible to do that? I'll figure it out. Whoever you are, I'll do that and I'll say, congratulations, say you're my 200th subscriber, whatever you want me to do a video about with regards to Marvel Legends, I'll do. Whether it's a figure review, a character retrospective, a comic story to cover, a prediction, a top 10, whatever you want me to do, a decent video of. I'll do a 20-minute, fully edited, bells and whistles, David displays model behavior video for my 200th subscriber, which I guess kind of sucks for like all the really loyal people who have been following me since the start. You get nothing. It's like these companies that do like, you know, special offers for new subscribers or whatever. You get 10% off, and everyone who's been there the whole time is like, well, what about us? Anyway, the box is open, so let's see. I genuinely don't know what this is. Of course! Of course! Whirlwind! Excellent. Of course he is. I knew this guy was coming. Oh, my Legion of Losers is almost complete. Oh, awesome. Just living laser to go. I love, even though I am a box collector technically, I chuck them in the attic and then we'll probably throw them away in like 20 years time. But yeah, so it is nice to get the box. And Whirlwind, like, I know nothing about, like nothing. I know he's an Iron Man villain, that's pretty much it. But dead handsome. Not my words. A cup of tea. So, Whirlwind. Let's take a look. Oh, and on the back, it's the other guy. Is he like the other snake guy, the serpent guy? What's his name? Answer me in the comments. Again, like, dude, you went out dressed like that? Whew, he must be a tough guy. All right, I'm gonna crack open Whirlwind. So, yeah, I'm happy with these random assortment of chumps, basically. Chumps and punching bags. Although, I mean, in the little picture I posted from the Spider-Man issue that he appears in recently, like, he's cutting folks up and being pretty nasty with these blades. So, ooh, he does this. He looks pretty good. I'm kind of psyched about this. Let's take a little look at Whirlwind. I'm gonna have to go and wiki this guy and see like what his civilian name is, what his real powers are. Because I know like he has like a tornado that he can like fly. So, okay. here we go. Oh, there you go, that's kind of in focus. And here is Whirlwind. And I gotta tell you, I like what I'm looking at here. I'm liking this guy. Basic, it's a basic figure, there's not much going on, but what's here is fun. First of all, I love these, like, any character that has like a sort of a juggernaut kind of helmet sort of head like that. I like these helmets like this. It looks interesting. It's an interesting kind of look to it. And you know, I don't know how much of the face is sculpted underneath. Maybe it's a whole head, I don't know, I'm not gonna find out. But yeah, that's really cool. And he has these blades here, I know are removable because I looked for him on eBay and I saw a lot of them missing. So I know for a fact that these come off, but they obviously will not be because this dude's going to be displayed as he should be. But again, we're looking at a fun figure that actually, you know, he's going to stand out on the shelf compared to the other guys next to him. He's different. Again, he's going to break up the red and blue of Spider-Verse, which is just, it's just overwhelming. we need some more colors. So the purple of King Cobra and the gray and green here, yeah, I like this. A tornado effect would be cool with this, but I'm not gonna spruce for special effects. I have too many figures to buy. So yeah, it's all sort of reused parts, I think. You know, you got the sort of the boots. What do they call them? Like the sort of the Captain America style boots, like sort of Patriot kind of boots. Anyway, like it's great. Again, there's not a hell of a lot, but what's here is fun. They reused the old gripping hands again. Again, he's got nothing to actually grip to hold of, so you know that is what it is. But it's a fun figure, and let's take a little look at you. I feel like I'm not going to do articulation. You know how you collect these. I'm not going to tell you. It's like, oh, he has an ab crunch and the hips go like this. It's like, well, duh. Does anyone? Every time I watch a video where they're like, and now let's talk about the articulation. I'm like, why? I don't care. Just show me the comparison things where you put them next to other guys, because that's what's fun to see. Speaking of which. There you go. How's this for an intimidating presence? You wouldn't want to walk down a dark alley and find these two guys. God knows what they'd be doing down a dark alley. You know, peace and love, guys. You do you, you know? So, I don't know where my mind was going with that. Yeah, Whirlwind, I dig. And I like that even though it's this big cumbersome helmet, he actually has, actually now I'm talking about articulation, like, hypocrite warning. So yeah, his head does turn side to side an impressive amount. I'm only mentioning it because it's surprising because of all this going on here. And the blades look great. I'm happy. I'm happy with Whirlwind here. All right, so that's two for two. I know what this last one is, and I'm really excited because I got the email from Romel telling me that was it. You know, I'm not projecting like I normally do, because I wanted to have more of a laid-back kind of, just sort of a chat, you know, because I think that a lot of my videos, especially my early videos, they felt, I mean, they were fun, obviously, and they were, you know, fantastic to watch, because I'm so bloody good at what I do, but they felt a bit forced, you know, it's like, I was very much the presenter kind of mode, and it's like, you don't want that, you ain't got time for that, ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, I know what this is. And this is one that I was kind of holding fire on. It's a big ass box. You can probably guess what it is. It's a new release. I was holding fire on it because I was like, do I need it? Do I really need it? And then I saw all the reviews coming in and all the articulation they were talking about. And I was like, yeah, I need it. Because it is, the Punisher rider, Punisher's bike. Oh, covered in bubble wrap, but still looking so sweet. It looks like Punisher in Scramble Vision, you know, when you used to watch Sky TV on the encrypted channels, like Sky Sports, not any other encrypted channels. I paid for those. All right, let's rip this bubble wrap off, which I try to reuse. Always try and reuse the bubble wrap. I've made a good decision. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all the glare that makes you not be able to see it. This was such a good call. I have no regrets. All right, let me pop this fella open. There's a, oh gosh, look at the artwork on. I straight up nearly stabbed myself in the eye with that. I gotta put this down. Look at the artwork there. Is it Olivietti? Something, you know who I'm talking about, this artist. Olivietti something or other. Quite a funny story I remember seeing when he was drawing the Punisher. He kind of got busted because he used he used a screen grab from, I think, Killzone or something, the video game. He clearly used a screen grab of a background and used it as his own background that he drew some characters over, and someone was like, busted. But his artwork's pretty decent. It's kind of weird looking, but I kind of like it. It's like a weird sci-fi kind of cold, bleak kind of feel to it, and that works. I think he did the Cable story as well, when Cable was like on the run from Bishop trying to protect the girl. I like that because it was, again, weird. Also, just to show once more the photos, the art on the back of the box, again, just the packaging is so nice. It really is. All right, let's whip them out and take a look. Whoa. Yeah. Again, like I said, this was a good idea. I'm glad that I was finally convinced. And the guns. The guns are a really big thing, because a lot of people were saying like a year or so ago that we weren't going to get realistic guns anymore because Disney owns Marvel and they don't want Disney toys being made with sawn-off shotguns and, you know, Kalashnikovs and stuff. Well, did someone say sawn-off shotgun? Huh? This is terrific. This is a boomstick. This is a double-barrel Remington. S-Mart's top of the line. I know it's probably not a double-barrel Remington. I don't know guns, but whoa, look at this guy. Look at Frank. I hope it's kind of focusing in on him. I hope it is. Let me see if I tap the screen here. I just have I have an iPhone 6. I'm that guy. I'm still using an iPhone 6. I know, get with the times, man. But yeah, that face sculpt, blurry as it might be. I'm sorry, I can still see my face perfectly clear, which means that this can't be in focus. But yeah, this Frank looks awesome. He looks like the Frank from the front covers of the Garth Ennis run. Not Steve Dillon's Frank. I always thought that was a more classic Punisher look. But the way that the artist, I can't forget the artist's name, but he's a fantastic artist. But the way he would draw Frank was with like the widow's peak, which is something I can appreciate. And the slick back hair. Yeah, this is nasty Frank. This is badass. Yeah, really cool Frank. I'm loving this this design, this buck. I'm not sure if it, you know, what it's reused from. I'm not an expert with that kind of thing. People look at stuff and they're like, oh, that's a Bucky Cat mold or whatever. I can't tell, but it's a good mold. It works. It works great, and I love its separate sculpting on his holster here, which is really, really nice. He's got sort of what looks like knives or ammunition magazines in his holster there. You can't take them out, but I mean, who cares? People get kind of annoyed about like, oh, this is a holster with a gun and you can't take it out. Really? Is that the worst thing in the world? Actually, no, that's wrong of me to say, because then if the person has a hand to hold the gun, then it's bad if you can't take the gun out. But if they've got other things they can hold, it's fine. But I digress. So yeah, here we have the wonderful sort of like makeshift Punisher logo on here, and the shotgun, the double barrel shotgun is what I really wanted weapon-wise. I think that looks so cool. So let's see what else we've got here. We have the undamaged Frank head, which is the same. No, it's not the same. It's not the same mold exactly. You know, he's got more of a grimace on this one, showing his teeth, whereas this one's more just like annoyed that the queue at the bank is taking too long. Like, Whereas this guy's like, those are the specific differences. Yeah, I really like this. The detailing on the scar, I've got to work out how to focus this better, but yeah, he's got the stitches on here and the tape keeping it cut together. It looks legit. From someone who's had their face mangled many times through various misadventures, I can tell you this is what a face looks like when you've had 7 shades of you know what beaten out of you. So that's accurate. Now then, let's see what else we've got here. We have, I hope you're enjoying my sort of muttering, because if you want to just see the figure, there are so many better reviews for that. You know, go watch Jay Hernandez or Shardamus Prime or anyone else who has a better setup. But you tune into Dave's model behavior for Dave. I hope, or do you just want some company? How are things at home? You doing okay? I hope you're doing okay. So we've got the helmet from the Punisher Kill Crew wave from the Asgardian attack story. I don't remember that story very well. I didn't read the actual story. I just read like how it interacted with various other comics. So I don't really know this. It's a fun accessory. Like the more accessories the better. The more the merrier. Give us our money's worth. So I won't be displaying him like that, but it's nice to have the option. All right, I'll happily take that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then of course we have that's Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. The machete don't text. Yeah. Again, that's a great machete, good, nice, awesome. And again, like, it's not very Disney. I mean, there's no blood on here or anything, but you know what you're gonna do with the machete. Like, that's getting buried in someone. Or knowing the Punisher, like, up someone, or, you know, something cruel, unkind, and probably deserved. And of course we have... Oh, come on! Oh, it's not coming. Sorry, bear with me. Apparently 9 out of 10 people, men, suffer from this. There we go. I got it. The baseball bat. The Negan special. People have been posting online their Negan kit bashes, because this head is absolutely spot on for the comic book Negan. Not the Jeffrey Dean, what's his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Not the TV Negan. I love that actor, by the way. Not sure of his name, I think that's right, but either way, he's terrific. But this is exactly what Negan looks like in the comics, and he's got the baseball bat, he's got Lucille as well, so there are some great custom kit bashes to make Negan from Walking Dead. Right, and finally, as far as accessories go, there's still more accessories. I love it when you get your money's worth out of these things. So, we have, I believe that's a snub-nose Uzi, is what that is. I actually have no idea. This I would say, this was what I would call the Die Hard gun. This is what terrorists in Die Hard use. And this is, this is Terminator. This is T-800 Tech Noir looking to kill Sarah Connor gun. I remember this specifically. I friggin' love Terminator. I used to play the Terminator, true story, in Universal Studios. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought this skinny guy was a stunt double for Arnold Schwarzenegger, but there you go. Yeah, excellent handguns. These might go in the hands of classic Punisher. Oh, but no, he's holding the rifle. Yeah, I'll keep that. Either way, these won't go to waste. Oh, maybe Agent Venom. Hey, there you go. All right, and finally, we have the bike. The bike itself. Now, this, as you know, everyone has said, this is essentially the same bike that we've had for all the riders. But they have made a lovely job of customizing it just a little bit. You got the Punisher license plate on the back, which is a lovely little touch, especially the 616, you know, Punisher 616, I think that's great. And what else do we have here? Of course, we got the handlebars. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. Love that song. Whatever happened to those guys? Alright, we'll see if we can clip this in. It looks like it's not just a simple, well, it is a simple push in, but you gotta just like wiggle it and jiggle it right. There you go. Alright, that is a nice looking bike. No surprises. but it just, they don't need to change it. This is great, and I love the big fat, is it called wide boy, fat boy handlebars? But yeah, I'm so glad I bit the bullet and got this. This is worth the price of admission. This looks absolutely fantastic. It's still got the little port from the Ghost Rider flames, which that's okay. I can forgive it that. See, now this is what finally convinced me to get this, was because now we got the 3 stages of Frank. We got Human Frank, Ghost Rider Frank, and Cosmic Ghost Rider, and that's awesome. I love timelines. You know, I love that kind of thing. I love these transitions. So yeah, this bike is exactly what we need it to be. So before I go, let's see if I can actually, while talking, let's see if I can set Frank up on this bike and get him sort of looking the part so we can finish with a decent Punisher pose. And while I'm sort of rattling off the last of this here, I will again remind you guys that yes, if you haven't yet subscribed, then the 200th subscriber can nominate whatever they want. I'm not going to try and put the gun in his hand because it's being a bit finicky. Might need a little bit of warm water to get that in there. How about the machete? Will the machete go in? The hands are stiff, which again I'm fine with. You know what? I'm not gonna, after just getting this figure, I'm not gonna start ripping him for the sake of this video, because again, like I said, if you want to see what the Punisher looks like on the bike, why are you wasting your time here? This is not what these videos are all about. It's just my therapy sessions. So yeah, actually we'll keep it real basic. It looks completely ridiculous without holding the handlebars, but there we are. I'm doing a terrible job of displaying this. Hasbro, don't ever hire me for these kind of jobs, because you'll end up with this. No one would want to buy this figure after looking at it like this. But yeah, you've seen so many people do so many better jobs of actually talking you properly through the figure. This is just a video about some guy getting super excited about opening up his mail, and that's half the fun. And we've got nearly half an hour. This is going to take forever to upload to YouTube. It's totally worth it though. So guys, yeah, here is Rider Punisher. I'm leaning in close because I think that's sort of like, I think if I lean in close, it sort of like focuses on both of us. So there you go. That's Rider Punisher. So to conclude, we got Rider Punisher, who, to rip off Shadowless Prime, I would say, I love it! This is, yeah, definitely. We got Whirlwind, who I would simply say, he's not so bad. Because if you're going to rip someone off, you might just rip them off entirely. And then we've got, we've got King Cobra, who, yeah, you know, I do like it. But there's no accessories though. But he's such a fun. He's like a snake. No, it's just he probably doesn't speak like that. The lizard speaks like that, and I'm glad that no one else does. No, but this is also an I love it, because yeah, he just looks ludicrous. So this today, this was a good mail haul. I'm very, very pleased with this. So yeah, come on Dave, order some more. You're gonna run out of material. I do have some more things coming in the next couple of days, and oh yes, of course, Age of Apocalypse. I mean, again, like last person to the party as far as global distribution is concerned. So yes, of course I'll do an unboxing. But like, it's not like, oh, you get to see Apocalypse. It's like, you've all seen him already. I know I've seen like 10,000 videos with him. So him and War Machine, again, same thing, everyone's seen them. But you're gonna get to see me get excited about it. And in the end, isn't that what we're all here for? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, Instagram, yes. Follow me on Instagram, displaying model behavior with underscores under between each word. Displaying model behavior on Instagram. Behavior with a U, O-U-R, because I'm English and that's how we cheat at Scrabble. All right, guys, thanks very much. See you all soon, and yeah, keep enjoying being Marvelous Legends.